Hey, Rico, you on here? Just want to shout out the Steve and Scott Rugby Show. Wish you guys all the best, Andy.
Hey, just shouting out to the Steve and Scott Rugby Show. Keep up the good work.
Quick shout out to the Steve and Scott Rugby Show. Awesome. All the best, guys.
Yeah, hi, Darren Shand here from the Steve and Scott Rugby channel.
Hey, Steve and Scott Rugby Show, Nathan Harris here. All the best and good luck for the upcoming shows.
Steve and Scott Rugby Show, have a good one, man. Thanks for supporting us.
A big shout out to Steve and Scott Rugby Show. Awesome. Cheers, boys.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Steve and Scott Rugby Show. And today we're going to talk about Sean Fitzpatrick's best All Black team for the professional era. So basically going back to 1996 when the Super Rugby took off and rugby became professional. Yes. And
so
Sean Fitzpatrick over the week has come out with his greatest All Black team in this during this era. And today, me and Scotty, we want to talk about that team because I think it's crap.
Yeah. Okay. I'll read the team out. I'll read the front row. I'll read the forwards out, and we'll just talk about it. Tony Woodcock 1, Dane Coles 2, Olo Brown 3, Rhodey Retallick 4, Sam Whitelock 5, Michael Jones 6. Richie McCaw 7, Zinzan Brook 8.
All right, Michael Jones at 6. Nah, sorry.
Wow, yeah. Whoa. For me, 6. Richie's at 7. Michael Jones at 6 for me.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Jones has been our best number 6 over the professional era. He definitely didn't have the presence of Jerry Collins. Jerry Collins was the hitman. Michael Jones was good. Michael Jones for me, number 7.
Woo!
I'd put Michael Jones number 7.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canterbury, and nobody loves the great Richie McCaw as great as I do, but Michael Jones number 7.
Michael Jones 7. Wow. 8. This is a controversial one. Zinzan Brook. For me, Buck Shelford. But he was before.
I think we just
96.
missed out on Buck.
Sorry, Buck, you can't get in this team, brother. You miss out on this team.
Otherwise, Buck would have been my number 8 too.
Yeah. The one thing, can Kieran Reid kick a drop goal from 50 metres? I don't think he can. That's something special that Zinny was able to do then.
I can't complain with Sam Whitelock and Brodie Retallick.
Nah, yeah. They're going to go down as 2 great All Blacks. As Richie McCaw said, a GAB is a great All Black. Sam Whitelock, Brodie Retallick, both of them great All Blacks.
Look, Dane Coles, yeah. Look, Sean Fitzpatrick chose this team, right? But I would probably put Sean Fitzpatrick in that number 2 spot and make him the captain of the team because there's no room in my team for Richie McCaw. Sorry, Cantabrians out there, but you can't not have Michael Jones at 7 just to put him at 6.
The Iceman.
The Iceman.
Oh, wow.
It's a big call, I know.
What a player. What a player. Yeah, definitely. Dane Coles at 2. Yeah. Looking back on the 2s that we've had. Kevin Mialama we've had.
Kev.
From Otago there, he was there. Or Anton Oliver. We've had one there. But yeah, Dane Coles for me takes the cake as a hooker.
Beauty, number 9. So they've gone with Aaron Smith and Dan Carter. I can't not choose Dan Carter. He's been he's been the best 10 that we've had
definitely
in the professional era.
Yep.
Maybe closely followed by Andrew Mertens.
Yeah.
Mertz.
Yes,
Mertz. Here goes Mertz right here. This is what he had to say.
Hi, I'm Andrew Mertens, just working on building my CV and possibly get a gig on the Steve and Scott Rugby Show.
Aaron Smith, what do you think, Scotty?
Aaron Smith, he took us to that World Cup in 2015. No one else really stands out for me. We had Justin Marshall, we've had Byron Keller. He was a fan of it just because he was a Chiefs player. Right now, the head says Aaron Smith. Go with Aaron Smith.
Can't complain with number 11, Jonah.
No, one of the greatest wingers of all time. Number 11, Jonah Lomu. No.
Let's talk about the other back 3. We've got Christian Cullen at 15 and Ben Smith at 14.
Yeah, I agree with that. Christian Cullen at 15. For me, yeah, he's my 15 that I'll put there, and he's always been in my number one fullback spot. 14, Ben Smith. Oh, wow, his position's fullback, and he's a great at that position also. One other one that came to mind was Jeff Wilson, but I'll always remember Goldie at that Bledisloe Cup game in the corner, 1995. He goes over to score that try, and flipping George Gregan gets under him, knocks it out. And ever since that day, nah, sorry, Goldie, you're not in my top 15, brother. Not anymore.
I was watching that game that night, Scotty. Look, I'm going to be different here. I'm booting out Ben Smith. He not as good as Christian Cullen at the fullback. I'm putting Goldie there.
Wow.
I just love Goldie. He was awesome. Apart from that Gregan tackle, he gives us a little bit different. He gives us something different that Ben Smith can't give us.
Yep.
And that's vision and speed and all that kind of stuff. So Goldie, you're in my team. And we're looking at our centres, Ma'a and Conrad.
Yeah, I can't honestly. Those two are my 12 and 13. Thinking back on the past 12 and 13s, no one's replacing those two. Conrad's so safe on defense. He had awesome vision, field vision. Ma'a, he done some silly things every now and then, but when it was time, when it counted in the big games and the real games, and he was awesome. Ma'a.
One thing I liked about Ma'a is that he just got better as he aged in the All Blacks, didn't he?
He did.
When he first started Ma'a, he couldn't kick. He didn't really have a passing game, and he was a little bit like a Laumapi. He was just a basher,
Yeah,
you know.
he was.
And but they persevered with Ma'a, and the reason I think they persevered with Ma'a is because he didn't really have a lot of competition apart from Luke McAllister. And Luke was on and off, and then decided to take off to France early.
Yep.
So they persevered with Ma'a, and he's probably become one of our greatest number 12s of all time. Not just in the
he had the
professional
complete game. After I think it was 2015 was his last game, and that was with the All Blacks in the World Cup. He had the complete game. He was able to do those nice little chips. He was able to read play. He was able to tackle in the right times. He wouldn't take the man he wasn't meant to take. He had the complete game.
Just want to do a quick shout out to my cuz too, Glenn Osborne, who was the All Black fullback number 15.
Yes.
And he was a great fullback until some certain gentleman by the name of Christian Cullen.
Yeah, great player.
All in all, a good team. Fitzy's chosen his team, Scotty. We have our differences in certain positions, but most positions we kind of agree with.
Yep.
Would be a very, very difficult team to beat, that one, Scotty.
Yeah. What would, if any of our listeners out there, viewers, have got something different, just let us know.
Absolutely. Put it in the comments below. If you don't agree with what I said about Richie, put it in the comments below. That's okay. Sorry, Richie. Still one of our greats, so.
How you going, Steve and Scott Rugby Show? Check good you here, mate. Looking forward to the next episode.